What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Motorman Dan, and today I've got another game for you guys. Let's see here real quick. Sound volume, let's take it down a little bit. All right, this game is called GemCraft. If you haven't heard of it, it is a great tower defense game. It's kind of old at this point. The first one came out on, I think it was like on, it's still kind of loud, hang on. Let's take that down to 5, probably that down to like 3. Yeah. So it came out on browser, and then they made a second one and a third one. I think all 3 of them may have came out on browser. So if you haven't, it's from, I don't even remember who made this. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, so anyways, it's an old game. The second and third versions of the game are out on Steam. The first one is not. It's only playable on browser. So this is going to be part of the 10-episode series of a tower defense game that maybe you haven't played, maybe you have, who knows. I hope you guys enjoy. So right now we're going to go through the tutorial, and we're going to go through, and we're just going to basically play 10 hours of GemCraft, and we'll just go through everything. I don't think we can beat the game in 10 hours. It's a little bit bigger than that. Okay, so we can click here, and then we can click here, and what this does is it gives us, and this is a great tutorial, by the way, it gives us a gem. We place a gem in a tower. We have other gems in towers, and then we can click start. Spacebar also start, and then I think, is it page up? No, I don't remember. Q, okay, yeah, you got hotkeys. So Q will speed it up, and it'll take it back down. Okay, so now what we can do is we can maybe even place another tower, and then let's get another poison. This is a tier 2 poison. So here on this right-hand side, you have all these tiers. And when you go to create a gem, the mana at the top is what these cost. These cost mana, and you have mana at the top. Mana is also your life. And so you spend mana, which is your life amount, to build things like towers and walls and gems. And then you can combine gems as well. So like, let's say I got this one, which gives us mana per hit, and then I got this one, which is poison. I can actually combine them to make a partial poison, partial mana per hit. And then I'm going to go ahead and place a tower here and put that one in. So I'm actually going to get mana per hit on all of those. Let's go ahead and speed it up. And there we go. All right, so we've completed this tutorial level. We gained some XP, and then this actually does have a bit of a story. Wilderness towards the Spirit Forge, the last stand of wizardry, the place she seems to want to get so desperately. I still can't believe my trap worked, but it did. It split us apart and knocked me unconscious. Whether she didn't find me afterwards or didn't want to waste time on killing me, I don't know, but she's gone now. Probably the first wizard ever to survive her possession. This happened at least 3 days ago. Fortunately, the trap, or as I call it, the scythe gate, dropped me near my old wizard tower, just as I had planned. After decades spent hiding and watching, I'm home again. She is days ahead of me, though. There's no time to waste. I must hurry and assist the gem bearer. We have to set up a trap with the gem before she gets to the Spirit Forge. Okay. I really don't know the lore, but there is lore. I haven't paid too much attention. Okay. So we discover a new field, and this will take us into the next area. We're on a hex. There's a ginormous map, and as you play through it, sometimes, you can kind of go whichever direction you want, and it'll tell you at the bottom there says available gems. We have a chain hit and a slowing gem. This one had the mana leeching poison armor tearing gem. We can go back and play this, and we'll get more experience when we play this. So we're going to return to the map. I thought you could do difficulty, but maybe we can do that later. Okay, so here we have talismans. So on the right hand side, you get these as you just play through stuff, and then you can also upgrade fragments using this stuff down here on the bottom right, and you can destroy fragments to get shadow cores, and shadow cores upgrade fragments. Okay, so these are circles, and you got the hex, and you got the stars. Or the it's 5, so pentagon. So these will give you something. And then you can see as we upgrade it, the upgrade cost is 11 shadow cores. We only have 4. But as we upgrade it, we'll get mana shard harvesting speed, as well as an additional initial mana. So that scales. And we have achievements, which gives us a skill point. Yeah, so each of those gives us 1 skill point. And as you play through, there's a bunch of achievements to go through. Okay, then skills we have. So we have unspent skill points 10. We get some for levels and then some for the achievements. We can do mana per monster kill. We can reduce the first grade gem cost. And we can reduce initial building cost mana. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spec into this. So now we have minus 4% lower mana pool milestones and 16% bonus mana per monster kill. And that's just going to be permanent. All right, here we can. It shows us to build a tower to press T. Everything in this game has a hotkey, and then you hold Shift to place multiple towers. Right. Okay, so this wants us to place a tower somewhere. We're gonna go ahead and place one here. This looks like a good spot. And we're gonna grab a blue and a red gem. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab another one, and we're going to combine those. Whenever you combine a gem or upgrade a gem, you can just click U to upgrade whenever you hover over it. But whenever you upgrade or even just place a gem from the right-hand side... Oh, I didn't even see this. It has a cooldown before it comes back up. All right, so now we've hit another mana threshold. So mana... The mana pool XP gain multiplier increases for the mana threshold. We have a level 2 mana pool right now. And so you get like bonuses as you have a higher mana pool. So not spending does help. But we're going to go ahead and spend. Okay, this is about to come off cooldown. So now we'll upgrade this. And now we can combine the both of those. We can even send out a wave early by clicking on it. You can also drop gems into a wave to make them stronger. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this to get another achievement. There we go. Now we can go endurance mode. Which is basically just turning the map into endless. So not a bad idea maybe to do that. So I mean if we do that now, like let's just see how far we can get just by doing that. All right, we can upgrade. So now we got a tier 6 gem. And then one of the things we can do now is we're going to upgrade in here, and then we'll place this down. So now we have this as an additional gem. We're able to kind of kill everything right now, which is good, Now these guys are tough guys because they have armor and we don't have any armor shred. So whenever the enemies get through, they're going to go through your orb, and then they come back out and they go through it again. All right, now we're at the next tier, so I'm going to go ahead and just I'm going to upgrade this one. It's a little risky because now we're starting to lose, but that's okay. It is what it is. So now you have two tier 6 gems. Half chain hit, half slow. And whenever you click on them, you can see that they're slowed down and by how much, and how much armor and hit points they have. So you can see everything about them. If they have any kind of regeneration, that's where we have problems. All right, so we just hit our new threshold. I'm going to go ahead and get another tower. I'm going to get that here. So now we have 3 6-tier gems. And we're probably going to lose here in just a minute. They're worth more as the waves go on. Yep. Okay, there we go. So that's as far as we could get to. But that may have given us some additional experience. Let's see. Did we level up at all? Oh, yeah. We leveled up a bunch off of that. Okay, so we got some achievements, which gives us skill points. Now let's go into our skills here. So now we have 60 to spend. So we'll do Let's kind of get one of each. So now the combination cost and the gem grade costs are less. Now the gem socketing, which is the cooldown, and the initial building cost is less, which is pretty big. And now we have more mana per monster kill and lower mana pool milestones. Okay. So now we can move on to the critical hit and poison. Now, gem socketing and traps deal less damage, but have much stronger special effects. So every gem has a special effect. This one does crit, so it has a % chance to hit or % chance to crit and the crit damage. So as you can see, it's a 6% chance to deal 1.22 damage. But if you put it in here, just 6% chance to do 1.39 damage. Now the damage is lower, but you can get that critical multiplier up by a lot. So then it's just better overall. So let's go ahead and do this. Duplicate, so we have these three. Let's see what happens. I'm going to duplicate it and put one up here. I'm going to duplicate that and put it up here. To duplicate, I'm just holding over it and pressing D, the letter D. Upgrade this, upgrade that, since that's up there. I'm going to upgrade these. And upgrading 7% chance now to do 1.54 damage. And you can get that up to... you can get that over 100% for sure. Alright. We've got another achievement, which is good. Back to the map. Okay, now we have 2 options to play as, and let's go into our achievements. Okay, a couple of other ones. I wish you could click escape on that, but you can't. Now we have 8 skill points, so we're just gonna spec into that. And let's go into our talismans. We don't have any additional talismans. We do have 13 shadow cores. Now this is a wizard tower location, so some of these fields have special buildings that you can interact with. This has a mana leech and critical hit armor tearing. This one has a suppressing, slowing, and armor tearing. Suppressing suppresses monsters' regeneration. So this gives us 11 waves. This one gives us 16 waves. Usually you can tell the harder it is, the more waves it is. So let's go into field F5. Gem socketing amplifiers don't shoot, but boost gems in adjacent towers and traps instead. Yeah, they're pretty bonkers. The amplifiers are pretty insane. So we're going to move this blue gem over here. This purple gem is going to go in the middle. And we're going to go for this. Let's start it off. And I want to combine this. There we go. Okay. And what I want to do is upgrade that. I'm going to duplicate. Whenever you duplicate, also you can just click on an empty slot, and it takes the first gem that you have down here in your gem inventory and puts it into a tower. So you can just easily get through like that. All right, so we're going to duplicate those. Okay. And we're going to combine that. I'm hitting spacebar to pause every time I need to pause. We'll upgrade this guy. Upgrade him again. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a tower here. And what you can do with these guys, so I'm going to boost him up a little bit, is you can right-click on him, and you can have him target any of these to include structures. So he's going to actually target this structure, and if you click on a building, that targets the structure as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these guys, and we're going to click letter B to bomb them. So we're just bombing that monster nest. That destroys it, so we destroyed a monster nest, giving us an achievement, and that is all there is to that. All right, now this one is a tome chamber location. So you can see these ones with lines, these ones that are, the triangles, the slits, and so this has the tome chamber location, and this is the wizard tower location. So there are specialties, special map things that you can get. So here we see achievements, as we've gotten some. No talismans, but we do have the 18 cores. So let's actually go ahead and upgrade this guy. He costs 11 cores to upgrade. Let's upgrade him once. So now we have mana shard, harvesting speed, and additional initial mana. And we can go to our skills. We got 14 points. Let's go ahead and pop that up to 7. And let's go to field F4. See what this does. The wizard tower will destroy your orb unless you disable all the locks. These locks can be destroyed within the tower shots. Place gems and towers around the locks to fire at them. So we have to basically beat this before the waves are up. Now we have this wall coming up here. The only way in is from the left. It's going to go through, go straight up, go down, and then we can even maybe wall this off. So it has to go around this way and then up this way. All right, so we have mana leeching, critical hit, and armor tearing. I wish we had traps, because mana leeching and armor tearing are great for traps, and then critical hit can be good for towers. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get a armor tearing crit gem. And this guy's going to go for shielded highest armor. And this guy's going to go for nearest to orb. Now, if there's no thing nearest to orb, then it will shoot the locks. So let's get another tower here. We're actually going to place this guy right here. Duplicate him, place him there. And we're going to upgrade. We'll upgrade this guy once we get the chance. And we're going to build 2 walls here to force them to that side. And another wall here to force them to that side. And then we're going to combine those guys. We're going to upgrade that. We're going to get a tier 3 on this guy. Combine. We'll upgrade this soon. And then we can combine these guys. So we've unlocked the wizard tower. There's nothing else here. Now sometimes you'll see little chests around, and you can like interact with those in different ways. All right, so they're kind of breaking our they're kind of breaking in, right? So let's build a couple of walls here to maybe help slow them down. Oh, look, build 15 walls. Another achievement. Cool. Mana pool level 5 is an achievement. Bunch of little dudes, but this guy's got so much attack speed. And now we got a level 7 gem, even more attack speed. I am not concerned. Over 250 one-hit kills. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. We get more story stuff. Now we've unlocked 2 other map hexes. And haste. Battle trait scroll. Okay, we'll take a look at all that. Okay, now that we've beaten this, now we have the option to go to either hex tile. Navigating the map to BSD, I can click and drag. So this one is E1, you get mana leech and critical hit. And this one is I1, India 1. So 15 waves, 20 waves. And we still got this guy. So let's jump into skills. What can we upgrade? Alright, those guys. Talismans. Not no shadow cores. Almost no shadow cores to do anything there. So let's jump into F6. Okay, now here's where we can start to increase the difficulty. So this is the battle traits. So the battle traits, this makes additional waves and faster wave stones. So the waves will come out faster. And then every time I do this, you can see up here at the top right, XP multiplier and drop rarity range. So I can pop this all the way up here, and so I'll get 3.1 times multiplier. So let's go ahead and we'll take this down back to 0. You can also reset traits to 0. There's 9 of them total, and they can add to your multiplier. And then here we have looming difficulty, but there's 2 other difficulties you can unlock as well. Okay, open tome chambers to obtain skills. Now, this would be like spells in the game, and I think they show up on the top right or top left. Every chamber demands a given amount and type of monsters to be killed in close range in order for it to open. So this is the range that we need to kill everything in. So we'll have to be creative with our walls to figure out how to get enemies into this area. And then also with our traps to kill them in this area. So let's do walls like so. All right, so they're going to go this way, over here, up there, and then they'll come down like that. Okay. So hopefully be able to... Yeah. So far, so good. As long as we open that. Yeah, it's opened. Okay. Now we can combine these guys. And then we're going to get a poison gem. And we're going to get a tier 1 chain hit. So you can see here that this tier 5 chain hit has 1.53 chain hit length. This guy already has a 2.02 because I put him in the trap. So it's bonus. Now I put a tier 1 red on a tier 3 green. So the poison's actually going to be higher than the red. Now if I upgrade this, it's going to take both of those numbers up. But if I combine another green, it's just going to take the poison up and it's not going to take the chain hit up. So I do this. So you have a 32 poison and 2.02 chain hit. Boom. Now it's 2.1 and 59. Let's see if I can get this to do it again. So now I have back to the 32 and the 2.02. But this time, let's say I want to combine this guy in it. So we'll have our 32 poison, and now we have a 36 poison. That actually reduces the red, because it dilutes the red by increasing the green. And there we go. So you can really min-max your traps, however you want to play it as. All right. We now have a new skill. This is a no cap skill. So these three have caps. Mana per stuff. And then this one is 5% specials multiplier bonus for gems in traps. So everything with, in the trap gets the bonus. But we're going to kind of keep going with mana and stuff. All right, we now have enough Shadow Cores to upgrade this again, so let's do that. Boom. Now we have more initial mana, more mana shard harvesting speed. And now we have field F7. So let's open this up. Okay, so this tells you everything that we've kind of been going over. D to duplicate, U to upgrade, and G to combine. Also, like I said, whenever you just click on it, if you have something open, it'll let you do it. Now we finally have traps. So T is for tower, R is for trap, W is for wall, B is for bomb, and G is for combine. And then A is for amplifier, but we don't have that unlocked yet. So this one's pretty easy. There's nothing special on the map, and it's a very long map. So we're just going to go ahead and place a tower here. You can place towers onto walls. And we're going to do crits. Yeah, we're just going to go full crit. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to place a slow gem. Gonna have a lot of monsters leak here. Alright, hopefully we can take them out. Yep. So banishment is just the enemies going through my orb here. All right, as we upgrade it, we do get faster and faster attacks. We can even upgrade this guy. So we get tier 4 blue gem. We'll take it up to a tier 5. And then something else we can do is we can just maybe duplicate him and get another one over here. And so now we can slow them again over here. And we'll slow them over here. Now, I could upgrade this gem. And what that would do is it would increase the damage and the range and everything and the percent to do damage. But you notice it's a tier 5. If I get a tier 4 and combine them, it doesn't upgrade the tier, but it does upgrade some of the attributes. And it'll upgrade the upgrade cost. So you don't necessarily have to go to the next tier gem to get some of those upgrades. Anything that you put in it is going to help. All right. All right, so now we've beaten this section, so we can move over to these other sections. But I think what I want to do is maybe get some more experience. So we're going to go back to the first level, and we're going to do haste, and we're going to turn that all the way up to 7. So now we get 3.1 times multiplier. Let's go ahead and start this battle. Okay. So we're basically going to do mana leech, and then I'll probably keep those guys where they are. But now you see on this map, we now have the traps, so we can place traps. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to wall and trap. And this is going to be mana leech. I'll do another one. Another one. Then we're going to combine this guy. Combine these guys. And combine these guys. Okay. Upgrade. Upgrade. Upgrade these guys so we have more mana per hit. That's a regeneration guy. Okay. We beat this. We're going to go into endurance mode. No, shield is highest armor. Okay, we're not going to go very far. Okay. We got a good amount of experience on that. Okay. Now, as you play these, like I said, you have difficulties. Some of the difficulties will actually unlock other things. So let's move on to... Let's get to this guy. We're going to go ahead and reset the traits. We might actually go 2 of them. Well, let's go to 4. So 28% faster wave stones and 4 waves added. Alright, if you feel brave enough, you can do this, or press N to call the next wave, and that's true. If you click on it, you can click all the way down here and send all the waves at once, if you're feeling brave. And then we have a couple of buildings here. They're called abandoned dwellings. Drop a gem bomb of grade 2 to destroy, so we can... we aren't going to start with that, and this is beautiful. Look at what we got. We got chain and crit. So once we get the... We're going to actually put it here, so hopefully it can reach over here once we upgrade it. Once we get the amplifiers, this is going to be a really, really good gem to have. We're just going to try to upgrade this guy as much as we can. But we do want to get these opened. And they can give you stuff. They'll give you... Yeah, mana, XP. Sometimes they'll even give you a shard. Or a, not a shard, a gem, I guess. Okay, get that upgraded again. 100 monsters on the battlefield at the same time. Sheesh, Louise. Just need a little bit more. We can reach that spot up there at the top. All right. So now if I click on this, it's going to summon all of them. I don't want to do that yet. Man, one more tier, and that range would be excellent. There it is. There it is. Well, I suppose we could have put the tower up here. and would have had range. Oh, well. Okay, and more XP, more loot. Why not? We'll just give it a try. We'll get as far as we can. Ah, here's a shrine. If you activate a shrine with a gem, it will have an effect. This one severely degrades the armor level of all hit enemies. Everything in that range. Alright, 20,000 to do another upgrade. Ah, and this is a mana pool. So if you select a building or something, it will automatically attack a building. A mana pool is every time your tower attacks it, you get, X amount of mana. And so here's where it starts to fall off, where we start to fall off. And so one of the things I can do is I get a couple of guys over here, right? And then that guy there. So I'm going to take a gem and I'm going to drop it. So it's going to shred armor. Although it's not going to do me much good because we're going to lose. But it shreds armor, does damage in that area. There are achievements for that. Okay. We got level 26. Let's go in here. Let's get... Since these all cap out, we might as well focus on those. Now we have a new talisman, initial mana and maximum shrine charge. Well, I don't really like shrines too much, but we'll go ahead and throw that in there. And we now have enough to get that. So now we have more initial mana. Okay, so we got 22 waves, 16 waves, 24. Okay, so we'll go for this one. All right, you can drop them as bombs. Little wisps will show up and they will do an effect. They're also effective against monster nests and enemy structures. True. Hold shift and then press B, and then it will basically, as kind of like clicking on the towers, it'll just use whatever the next one is that's in your gem slots. Okay. This one's interesting, so let's go. These guys are going to go up here. These guys also go up here, so everything's going to go to the top. And then... just going to duplicate that. Upgrade. Hopefully don't die before we get our upgrade going. Alright, we're gonna get a couple of traps here for these guys. Put those two there, those two there. And there is a mana shard here, so that would be nice to get if we can. So I'm gonna duplicate, put this guy on structure, so he'll shoot the mana shard, and then we'll combine that guy later on. And we'll upgrade this guy. And we'll upgrade this guy again. And combine this guy. Ah, and we can shoot with a bolt, which we don't have. We don't have bolts yet. That is a spell. Okay, there we go. And, you know, like they say, might as well go endurance mode. All right. Let's try to snag that. Nope. Okay, now that that's done, we'll combine that. And there's no more mana pools. Upgrade our slow traps, because why not? Got the money, and then we can even maybe duplicate these guys and place 2 of them down here on the bottom section. To help do some more damage to these guys down here at the bottom before they run up. However, we got beefy armor boys that are coming in, so that is it for that. All right. Okay. Couple of levels. 34 waves, 24 waves, 22 waves. Let's go into here. All right, walls give a cheap way to build a maze. Yes. There are a few wall destroyers, but they're like big boss guys. So I think what it wants you to do essentially is we can wall this off, so they all have to go up this way. We can wall this off, so they have to go up, through here, down, and through here. And then our tower, we can place our stuff. And drop a gem grade of 2. Okay. As a matter of fact, I kind of want this to be up here. Let's see how that's blocking exactly. Oh, there we go. This will do some poison and armor shred over time. We need a gem of grade 2. Kill 85. Oh, nice. What does that give us? Don't know. And we can also do a tower here. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate this, put that on structure so it'll blow that up, and then we'll combine it. Okay. I have a tier 7. Build 2 towers, and we'll just get this duplicated here. Or not. There might be an achievement to build towers. Yeah, there we go. And probably to destroy stuff. Ah, okay. Cool beans. Let's go into endurance mode. See what we can make happen. These guys will have a bunch of armor, 270. This guy's got 270. Let's see what happens with his armor. And it's gone. Get this guy here, of course. That guy's fine. Do another one right there. Okay. Oh, a mana pool. But that is that map. I2. Okay, here's I3. Tome chamber location. 34 waves, 24 waves, 34, and 24. Okay, let's play this wizard tower one. After we increase those, we have a talisman. Now this is a rarity 3. These are rarity 19. Okay, so these are worse by quite a bit, but we'll go ahead and throw that in there. We do have enough to upgrade this, so we will. We can't. We can't. Upgrade level 3. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We probably want to do more initial mana, so let's do that. Yeah. All right. And you can destroy them or drag them over the mana pool and release them, and you'll get 70% back from what you spent. Okay, so we've got to destroy this. We have an amplifier here, so we're going to use that to our advantage. They're going to come up here. They're going to go that way. Going to go that way, and going to go this way up here. Like that. So, bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to put that wall there. I want to remove that wall, put a wall here. Okay. We'll do that as soon as we can. Oh. There we go. Okay, we're going to duplicate this one. Place a tower and put that on structure. That will eventually happen. Oh, now here's a special guy. It's yeah, the apparition. Yes, indeed. Destroy the 5... What, 5 waves left? Don't know. Uh-oh. Ah, made it. Okay, good. Fine, 13 Shadow Cores. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's go into endurance mode. See how far we can get. Alright, we keep getting these shrine boosters that we don't really need. Okay. Chain hits nice against these swarms. Suppressing HP per minute thing, that's pretty decent. But this is a really good spot for being able to kill stuff. What's that? More experience entire battle. Let's do this. It's a little greedy. It's a little greedy. But we probably are going to survive. Yeah, so far, so far. Okay, we're not surviving anymore. Alright, so let's do this. There's probably some achievement to kill things with, kill X amount of enemies with gem bombs. I don't know if I've gotten it yet. All right, here we go. We've unlocked these tiles. Awesome, awesome. Got a couple of levels. That's good. And we'll move on to E1. It's the next amount of waves. But first, got an upgrade. So we'll take that in. We got another talisman. No, another damage to giants. Not enough cores to upgrade that. Okay, but now we have the mana lock. So gathered mana is given only every 10 seconds. It's beautiful. That one's a really good one. So what it does is I'll show you here. Yeah. So you can amplify your orb to reduce the mana cost of monsters going in. Okay, so we've got... It's interesting. So we have a green gem, but we don't actually have the green gem to be unlocked here. So I'm going to put this here. Combine that guy. That's all the walls we can do. Now we only get the mana every 10 seconds, which is probably fine for now. I do that. Five traps, nice. Okay. That'll collect more mana for our mana pool. Boom. Awesome. And we'll get this guy upgraded. I do like how it told us about putting amplifiers next to the orb, but it doesn't give us amplifiers to do that. So you can see here, the bonus from amplifiers is 11 minimum, 30 maximum, 1.1 range, 0.18 shots per second, and it even increases our special. Ah, a mana shard. Look at that. Okay, 10,000 mana, beat 30 waves. We'll go endurance mode. Okay, I can't upgrade any of that yet, so we'll just upgrade these guys for more mana. Nice, nice. Might be able to get both of these guys upgraded now. After that. Almost. No. There we go. 2 9-tier gems. It's amazing. You love to see it. You love to see it. I'm going to get a Get this guy. Tier 7 poison gem, 506 poison damage over 9 seconds. We're going to try to get him up even higher. If we can. There we go. Not looking good. No. Okay. He's poisoned 815 HP, but he has 16,000 HP, so not great, not great. This guy's 1767 and almost 400,000 HP. So this looks like the end. Salute. Boom. Got a bunch of stuff off of that. Oh yeah, look at all that's a lot of levels. Good, good. Okay, those are up to 16 now. And we got a talisman here, circle 1. Gem Wasp's attack, and that's after you use the gem bombs. And 3% of wizard level goes to initial XP and some mana. Interesting. Well, we don't have a high enough level of wizard level yet. We only have 53. Okay. Let's keep going. So we got 33 waves, 41 waves, 41, 38. Ooh. You need to get the freeze skill tome first from H4. Ah. 36. Okay. Let's do E2 again. Or this time. You can drop gem bombs on wave stones, enraging them, resulting in tougher monsters. This is true. This will also give you bonuses, so let's do that. So you can see here it's 11 Reavers, 1810, 0.87 speed, right? And the other stuff. Boom. It was 1810, now it's 2013. So higher HP, higher armor. That's what that gives you. Okay, so they're coming out of top and left, so we're going to make them go all of them left. And then up. And then they go this way. Okay. Ah. He can't see, so we're about to lose, actually. Okay. Let's retry that. We did it. We did also use a bomb there, so we probably shouldn't have done that. That's okay. That's okay. Actually, maybe swap those two. Oh, I forgot my walls. Got my walls, boys. Oh, what am I? These aren't costing anything, right? Yeah. They don't cost for whatever reason. Must have got some upgrade that does that. Nope, still not good enough. Alright. We may have to get rid of that mana thing so we can actually use the mana we've got coming in. Or that guy? I'll just put another one there then. Alright, alright. Here we go. Just putting them next to each other seemed to do the trick. Okay, we need a gem bomb of grade 3 or higher. Took that out, a little bit of XP. That guy to destroy the mana shard. I guess additional mana. Harvest all mana from 3. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So one of the best things I think to upgrade, or one of the best enemies to enrage, when you have the armor shredding, I think is actually heavy armor enemies, but we don't have a ton of that, so we're going to shift B here, shift B there. And that has enraged those waves, and now we can play in endurance mode. You see this screen is going black, and then it starts getting all glitchy. That's because something like this is showing up. Looks like he's taking a trajectory up here, so we want to put this guy there. There we go. He destroys him. Gives us a few cores. Experience for the entire battle. That's good. I think you can drop bombs on those. Yeah. Yeah. Mana pool XP multiplier. There we go. 4.25 and 1.25% to mana pool. Yeah, okay. Excellent, excellent. Oh. May not be. No. Okay. Now we've lost. Okay. Going back to map. That gives us E2. Bunch of upgrades. We got E4. Tomb chamber location in E3. 35 waves. 35 waves. 36. 41. Okay. Let's do these guys then. We can do the tomb chamber. This one's got a special thing on it. I don't remember what that is. You can see the little icon down there at the bottom left. Alright, we got another talisman. This is a rarity 16 XP gained. It's pretty good. We can increase initial mana. Let's upgrade this. 10% of wizard level goes to initial XP and mana, which would be like 5, but you know, it scales, it scales. All right, let's check our skills here. We got 11 points here. Okay, get a little bit of extra stuff there. Tomb chamber location, still at 4.3 XP multiplier. This will be the last one we do for this episode. Yeah, the tomb, right. Okay, so we need to kill stuff in range of this, right? They're going that way. So within range of this. We have poison. We've also got suppress. So I'm going to probably end up towering just here. And then I guess we'll try to kill stuff right here, I guess. Oops. Oh, man. We almost made it to a little bit of extra stuff here, so let's try this again. We'll leave these 2 gems where they are for now, and then we'll just... Alright. Hopefully survive long enough to get that tick of mana. There we go. Tome chamber's almost open. Oh boy. We're getting kind of far. Okay, okay. We're doing good, we're doing good. I don't want to upgrade him yet, because if I do, we're like close to, you know. There we go, I'll upgrade that. Upgrade. Duplicate, because I'm going to tower here. And I'm going to tower here. And tower here. Good. Now we've destroyed all the monster nests, so now everything has to come up this way. Which is good for us. What is this? Yeah. It's totally fine. I don't use beacons a lot. That's actually pretty good though. Okay. Let's hop into endurance mode, get a little bit of extra XP. Oops, didn't mean to do that twice. That's okay. Got grade 8 gems on the outside, the grade 9 gem in the middle. All right. Not a lot of good trap space here. And like that, we are not dead. Well, color me surprised. However, we are dead now. Okay, back to the map. A more experience. And now we have this. This also has no cap, but you get higher poison gem component power. We're going to go to this guy. And get more mana per monster kill, lower mana pools, and stuff like that. Okay, so next time we got some stuff to do. I think we might try to clear out the E-board. Basically, we're just going to kind of bounce around to whatever has the lowest amount of waves. And that's kind of how you could judge difficulty, I think, going through all these. So, I guess next is probably H1. No. E3 and then maybe H1. Okay, we'll see, guys. As always, if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Deuces.